Good afternoon. I want to begin by saying today that Douglas County is on the road to recovery, and we certainly are pleased to announce President Obama has issued a federal disaster declaration today, which means that there will be money for assistance to the residents of Douglas County, Cobb, Paulding, and Cherokee counties. This is a time in our county's history and others across the state like none we've ever faced. Our prayers, especially today, go out to the families of the 6 people who have lost their lives, and to all of those whose homes were destroyed and many others who've been impacted in any way. We're here to help you, and we appreciate your patience. Our teams of emergency responders and other staff have been working nonstop since the start of this disaster on Sunday night. We had 21 inches of rainfall in a period of 24 hours. And as Monday morning, we had officially declared Douglas County a state of emergency. We had thousands of people without running water, others without power, and many unable to travel in our county because of the outage of 140 roads. I'm proud to say that today the water and power has been restored and dozens of roads are now passable. But it'll take some time to get all of our roads passable, and we ask you to stick with us as we get these 140 roads back in order, and 13 bridges as well. So be prepared to continue with detours, and if you see a road with a barrier that says closed, please do not go around that barrier. Today we continue to assess the damage, and we're doing our best to keep the lines of communication moving throughout our county, and we ask you to visit our website at celebratedouglascounty.com or watch our government access channel, DCTV 23. And if you have reports of damages of your home, please call 1-800-621-3362. And if you're still in need of water, we'll have a water truck at 4 o'clock this afternoon at the old Walmart at Cub Food Shopping Center on Stewart Mill Road. But you'll need to bring your own container to take it back home with you. And remember to continue to boil that water. I want to close by thanking our staff for the dedication and hard work that they have shown, and our citizens who have been patient and worked to help each other through this disaster. I want to ask our school superintendent, Don Remillard, to come up and address the school situation.
Thank you, Chairman. On behalf of the school system, our condolences go out to our entire community for the tragic loss of lives and the property damage. We're fortunate in our community to have cooperative state and local government agencies, businesses, and volunteers who have come together to help those in need. I want to thank all of those people, along with the many school system employees who gave tirelessly of their time as we work through this natural disaster. All of our schools continue to be closed today and tomorrow. Based on conditions, we plan to reopen all schools this Monday, September 28th. Most of our school buildings did not receive extensive damage, but we have had instances of roof leaks and water running under our doors. However, along with the rest of the community, our biggest issue has been the extensive damage to our roads and bridges and the lack of water or water pressure due to the water main breaks. Through the diligent effort of the Water and Sewer Authority, all of our schools should have water service by Monday. They are to be commended for the vigilant work that they did to get our schools reopened by Monday. Until the boiled water advisory is removed, we'll be working to provide bottled water in our schools. We're in the process of making massive bus route changes due to damaged roads and bridges. Depending on the damage in certain areas, parents may need to walk their children to the nearest point accessible to the school bus and remain with the children until they're picked up. Parents and children should anticipate possible changes in bus number, bus driver, or route until the road issues are resolved. We ask your patience as we work with rerouting buses and providing a safe route for all children. We may experience delays picking up children in the morning or dropping them off in the afternoon. Please visit our website for more detailed information. The web address is www.douglas.k12.ga.us. Many students and their families are in difficult circumstances right now. United Way's 211 helpline is always available to people to call for receiving assistance or other services. School crisis response teams will be working to help our students who are in need first thing Monday morning. For those who want to donate directly through the school system, please visit our website to make online donations through communities and schools of Douglas counties. This funding will be used to provide for the needs of individual students. Thank you.
Pete Frost, our Director of our Sewer and Water Authority, will address our water situation.
First of all, I would like to thank the general public for their patience and understanding as we go through this difficult time. I'd like to thank really all the agencies that are helping us get water restored to all of Douglas County. As it stands right now, most of Douglas County has water. There are just a couple subdivisions that do not have water. They should have them by this evening. And with that, there'll only be a handful of people situated throughout the county that don't have water. I would advise everyone to continue to boil the water for consumption purposes, but our first goal was to get water to everyone for sanitation purposes. Where we go from here, we're optimistic that that the water system is going to be of a quality that we can remove that boil water notice in just several days. We're shooting for the first part of next week, and with that, we'll then direct our attention to the wastewater side of things, which many of the structures continue to remain underwater. I would advise everyone to stay out of the creeks as much as possible because our waste treatment facilities are underwater, and so they're not able to provide treatment at this time. So I would just beg the public's patience as we work through this, and I would also really like to publicly thank the employees of the Water and Sewer Authority for everything that they've done, because they've been working around the clock trying to get other folks with water and foregoing their own problems at their homes too. So thank you.
Thank you, Pete. Mr. Bill Osborne, City Manager of City of Douglasville.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Of course, all of us recognize this was an event unlike any we've seen in our lifetime. And I want to also express the City of Douglasville's prayers and thoughts go to those families that have lost so much, especially those that loss of life have occurred in their families. I want to thank our police department and maintenance department in particular for all the work they did, especially in those hours of darkness Sunday night and into Monday morning when all of this was taking place. I won't reiterate anything that's been said by the other speakers, other than just to point out that, you know, in the worst of times, sometimes that brings out the best in individuals and governments and business. And I think we saw this at this time. And from the standpoint of the City of Douglasville, we want to say thank you to WSA, to the county government, to the state of Georgia, to the federal government, including our Congressman David Scott and our two senators for what they've done on stepping forward to bring us to where we are at this time. You've heard from Mr. Frost concerning WSA. You've heard from our school superintendent on the countywide school system. I would simply point out in Douglasville, the heavily traveled Chapel Hill Road we know will be closed at least until mid-October. The same would be true for Rose Avenue near downtown. We're not sure yet in terms of the other culverts that were washed down in the city in terms of a timetable for it. The heaviest damage that we had in the city from a residential standpoint was the Crestmark apartments, where 6 buildings were damaged, about 30 units. Fortunately, most of those families have been able to be relocated in that apartment development. Fowler Field Park in the city was virtually destroyed. It's located adjacent to Attawakee Creek and Chapel Hill Road. Our police department sustained damage in both the municipal court building and in the administrative building. But all in all, we in the city did not get hit as hard as our neighbors in unincorporated Douglas County. And from that standpoint, I have directed our maintenance department to make a crew available to work with the county as they try to deal with their problems on a lot of the issues with roads and bridges in the western part of the county. Thank you.
Thank you. I've been given an update that the Water Buffalo will not be available until this Friday instead of this afternoon, but please check our website for updated times. I guess you noticed that there was one person missing today at this press conference, and it's our Emergency Management Director, Jason Mulholland, who is still out in the field making Douglas County safe for all our residents. So we continue to pray for the people who are having difficult times right now, but Douglas County is strong. As you can see that our neighbors have helped us, Cobb County, Fayette County, you name it, and they've been here to help. So with this type of organization, we'll come back very strong. Thank you all for being here.